Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. My name is Tony, and this is the Twin Flame Daily Forecast for Tuesday, November 10th. I don't know why. I've said September 3 times today. Tuesday, November 10th, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. So, hello and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and hello if you are new here. I'm so glad that you found me. Like I said, my name is Tony, and this is the Twin Flame Daily Forecast. First, we will pull for our Divine Feminine. Next, we'll pull for our Divine Masculine. And lastly, we will pull cards for our Twin Flames. If you see a deck of cards you like, they will be linked down below in the description. And when I refer to Divine Feminine and to the Divine Masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to a specific gender. Are y'all ready? Let's get it going. Let's get out our sage and get our table set. I hope everybody is doing wonderful today. It is gorgeous where I am. Enjoying this beautiful fall weather. Here we go. Try not to catch the table on fire today. It's kind of the goal every day, right? All right, here we go. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Very, very nice. Okay, let's set the tone for this reading. And lastly, but not leastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit to please be present with us. Please help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Okay. Let me get that ash off. Are y'all ready, Divine Feminine? Because you are up first. All right, Divine Feminine. Today we are going to pull for you from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Let's go. Angels, Ancestors, Guardians, God, Spirit. What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine? Y'all might want to turn down your volume if you're headphone listeners. What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine today? And that's just possibly the worst shuffle known to man. Wow. Okay. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine on this Tuesday, November 11th, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine in whatever time, place, or space they are watching? Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We just need one card, please, for our Divine Feminine. Almost. What messages do you have for the Divine Feminine? There we go. Gorgeous. Because you are the warrior. Warrior, when I was a little girl, was one of my favorite songs. Be fearless, Divine Feminine. My mouth isn't working very well. You'll just have to roll with punches with me today. Divine Feminine, you are a warrior. Be fearless. Stand strong. I love this message. Considering what your message was yesterday about cutting out the things that no longer serve you. Let's see what the book has to say about warrior. Here we go. Warrior. It says, don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Okay, I mean, if you know me, this is me. This is me. Hi, this is me as a card. Don't settle for second best. Make your opinions heard and don't back down, Divine Feminine. If you are experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big. Perhaps a massive breakthrough is going to really help move you forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that is unsettling to you, know that you are being guided to call upon your own inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. Listen, Divine Feminine. You may think you're meek, you may think you're mild, you may think that, you're not tough and you can't take on whatever. Yes, you can. You have the warrior within you. Every one of us, the law of one. What happens to one happens to all. What is in one is in all, okay? We all have that warrior energy to tap into. You need to take that strength, that energy now and use it to fuel whatever it is that you need to fuel, okay? Now is not the time to back down, Divine Feminine. Now is the time to speak up. Let your voice be heard. Do not settle for second best, okay? Let me see if the book says anything else. It says, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are, in fact, acts of fierce love, all right? Understand that when you are protecting your own space, time, and energy, you are fiercely defending your own self-love. And there's nothing more beautiful than that, okay? When we are facing our darkness head on, when you are shining your own light and being courageous and being brave and being fearless, Divine Feminine. All right, well, let's find out what is that about. Let's see, what is it maybe you need to be fearless and stand strong against today. We are going to pull from the Chrysalis Tarot, Divine Feminine. All right, headphone users, turn down your volume. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have? I mean, the first shuffle is just not going to be good for me today, is it? What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have for this Tuesday, November 11th, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine in whatever time, place, or space they are watching this reading? All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our Divine Feminine. Look at that. Not only did you get two, but look what you got. The Lovers. The Lovers. And let's see what... Oh! Well, this is an interesting reading already. I'm getting chills. Wow, my entire left side is covered in chills. Okay, so if you don't understand, on your body, your left is the feminine, your right is the masculine. And currently my feminine side is fired up. Okay, hang on. Let's see what you got at the bottom of the deck. Dang. Nine of Spirals, Nine of Wands. Okay, Divine Feminine, you got some messages that you need to hear. All right. We'll start here. Let's talk about the Lovers first. Well, I mean, that's pretty self-apparent, yes. The Lovers, that Gemini energy in here, okay? That's partnership and just, you know, being in union, being... sometimes it can be about, you know, an actual relationship, but a lot of times this is about getting in alignment with yourself, to balancing your own inner divine masculine and divine feminine, getting in alignment with your higher self, okay? So this is sometimes about listening to your own inner wisdom as much as it is about working towards a partnership. Now, popping right up beside that, that is the Celtic Owl, also known as the Hermit, okay? Card number 12. So, Hermit, that is that Virgo energy. He always makes me laugh, the Hermit does. This is, you know, about, I'm sorry, I keep saying the Hermit, and I don't know why I said that. Let's rewind. Card number 12, the Celtic Owl, is the Hanged Man. I sat there and go, 12? Well, the Hermit's not number 12. What are you doing? Like, my brain just couldn't wrap my head around what I was reading. Let's try that again. This is the Hanged Man, that Pisces energy. Let's try that again. Sacrifice and release and martyrdom. So, what is the moon in? Oh, funny. The moon is actually in Virgo. Maybe that's why I was thinking this was the Hermit, because the moon is in Virgo and the Hermit's the Virgo. Okay, so we have Pisces and we have Gemini. These are two very complementary signs for each other. Let me explain. Start there. It's kind of interesting because you've got like fire energy over here. So you've been feeling perhaps in a relationship. This is I feel like the thing that you need to be brave and stand up to is there is a relationship in your life. Ooh, chills. Here they come again. That is literally making you're sacrificing too much of yourself. You're losing yourself to some relationship you have. This doesn't have to be a lover relationship, though very likely it is. But the thing about, like I said, with the Lovers, that's Gemini, and Gemini, the divine masculine, divine feminine, you're losing a part of yourself. You're sacrificing yourself to a relationship. And it's time for you to be fearless and stand strong and Be true to yourself. Get into alignment with yourself. At the bottom of the deck, you know, you have this 9 of Wands. That's or in this case, the 9 of Spirals. This is about being strong and getting, taking, I don't want to say a last stand. That's not the word I want to say, but this is standing up and being strong and being resilient. Okay. So you've been losing, it feels very much Divine Feminine that you've lost a part of yourself. You've surrendered part of yourself. And the thing is I'm not even entirely sure that you knew you were doing it, because it feels like you were out of alignment perhaps when this happened. And the thing is that you weren't even aware of the part of yourself that you even lost, that you gave up. It feels like you gave up a part of yourself to be in a relationship with someone or something. This could be a thing, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is definitely a person. And you've been sacrificing a lot of yourself to this relationship. Well, Divine Feminine, it is time for you to be strong. It is time for you to be fearless. And it is time for you to stand up to that situation. This is what these two cards say word for word. Okay, it's interesting. Let's look what's right here underneath this 9 of Scrolls. Look there. I'm sorry, 9 of Spirals, 9 of Wands. This is the 10 of Swords, okay? You know, this is just complete failure. This is like just being exhausted and defeated and just being over it. And so it feels like you are really over just sacrificing yourself to a relationship, and it feels like you've been sacrificing yourself to somebody who doesn't appreciate you. I don't feel a lot of, even though this is the Lovers, I don't feel like this person is appreciating you at all. I really don't. And so it's time for you to show your true colors. It's time for you to stand up, be strong, take back control of your life, Divine Feminine. It's time for you to know who you are. I have something I say that anytime, hang on, that was there, this was here, sorry. Getting my cards a little confused. When I get mad at somebody, I'll say, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm about to show you who I is. And that's what it is, Divine Feminine, who you are. I almost said who you is. You know, I'm about to show you who I is, right? This is who I am. We talked about this yesterday. I am that. I am. Who are you, Divine Feminine? What have you been sacrificing, and what do you need to grab back? What part of yourself do you need to take back control? It is time for you to step forward. It's time for you to, and if you're afraid, call in your own inner warrior, baby. She's there. She never left you. You may have thought you even sacrificed her. And for some of you, that could be what it is. You've been sacrificing your own voice. You've been letting others, what did it say? Hang on, real fast. It said, I love exactly what it said. It said, here, don't back down, make your opinions heard, don't settle for second best. So it feels like you have been maybe even settling for second best. You have not been letting your own voice be heard. Today is the day. Blow it out, baby. Blow it out. Let your voice be heard. You are the warrior. Be fearless. Be brave. Stand strong. Quit sacrificing yourself for a relationship. Today is your day to achieve a little bit closer to getting into balance, to get into work on your own alignment. Say what you gotta say. That's what that's the truth. You are the warrior. Say what you gotta say, Divine Feminine. All right, Divine Feminine, I hope you found your reading super helpful. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I would love you forever if you did. Okay, Divine Masculine, it is your turn. Okie dokie, Divine Masculine. First card we're going to pull for your oracle is going to be Getting into the Vortex. All right, turn down those volumes, headphone. You know, I'm sorry, I should apologize. I forgot to, before I rang the bell, I should have warned y'all to turn down your volume. I apologize for those who got a sudden shock. I apologize. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine on this Tuesday, November 11th, 2020? Wait, I've been saying it's November 11th. Y'all, it is November 10th. It is not 11/11. In fact, I would make a very big deal about it if it was 11/11. Why is my brain doing this today? Let's try this again. What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine for this Tuesday, November 10th, 2020? What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine whatever time, place, or space they are watching. This is not coming out easy. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, Spirit, Abraham. We just need one card, please, for our Divine Masculine. What messages do you have for the Divine Masculine today? We just need one card on the table, please. There it is. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what you got. Number 51, which adds up to 6, which means you are, I forget what 6 means. I'll come back to that. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you know you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation is being in a state of appreciation. There is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation by appreciating myself. All right. So what is the vibrational vortex of creation? Okay. So picture this is your life. Okay. And here you are standing at the very middle of it. And all the things that are happening to you are going all around you all the time. Okay. The vibrational vortex of creation is where you get to become the co-creator with the creator and with your higher self, because you're now in alignment. And so you're standing in the center of this vortex and you are literally imagining what you want life to be. And it literally just comes to you. Okay. It's experiencing life without resistance. It's achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and everything that you desire. It is bringing to your physical experience everything you desire. And the way that we do this, the quickest way that you can get to getting inside of this vibrational vortex of creation, where you can create the life of your dreams, of your desires, is to stay in a consistent state of appreciation. And what's the first and most important thing that you should appreciate? Yourself. Baby, you are a magical divine being, divine masculine. You can create a life of anything you want, of anything you wish. Hang on, I'm trying to get my little notebook out that I have so we can see what the number 6 means, because I've completely forgotten. But divine masculine, your advice is very, very clear here. It is very, 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 very clear here. Oh, balance. That's right. Number 6 here. Sorry about that. I had to get into my little drawer here at my desk. There we go. 6. This 51 adds up to 6. This is the balance of the material life and the spiritual life. And so that's what they're telling you to do, is to appreciate this life that you have achieved, this life that you have created. Appreciate every single thing within it, including, and most importantly, yourself. Because baby, you couldn't have all this stuff that's sitting in front of me. I did it. That's me. This whole situation you see, I did it. This is my fault. I brought it to myself. And how? Because I dreamed it. I dreamed it. I want it. I got it. Just like that. That's how it works. And again, I want to remind you, because I'm going to say to you, just as I said to the divine feminine, I am that. I am. This is how we get to that point. We appreciate who we are and we tell the universe what we are. Okay. So I am successful. I am that. I am. I am healthy. I am that. I am. I am happy. I am that. I am. And then once you know who you are and what you are, then you appreciate the hell out of that. All right. I am so happy and grateful for every single little thing I see in my life. I am so grateful and appreciative that I am strong enough to create the life of my dreams. I am so appreciative that I am strong enough to walk away from those situations that no longer serve my highest and best good, right, divine feminine? I am so grateful that I am able to see clearly what life will serve my highest and best good. Okay, we need to be able to enter this vibrational vortex of creation. It's about finding that balance between the material and the spiritual, and appreciating all of it. And most importantly, myself. I'm gonna tell you something I do every day. I say thank you to my body. I know this is gonna sound silly, but you'd be amazed the difference it's made in my life. I say, thank you, legs, for carrying me thousands and thousands and thousands of miles through every experience I've ever walked through. Thank you, legs, for moving me forward, for not keeping me stuck where I don't belong. Thank you, feet, for never being so tired that that I can't walk away from what no longer serves me. Yeah, I mean, it's just like that. Thank you, hands, for working hard to create a life of my dreams. Thank you, heart, for loving myself so deeply that I refuse to accept what is not in alignment and congruent with my life. That's what I'm saying. You got to get into appreciation for yourself. And the more you can appreciate, the more you'll be planting seeds that are going to bloom into the life of your dreams. Just try it, Divine Masculine. All right, let's get you a tarot card. Get a little bit of clarity here. We are going to pull from the Paulina Tarot. All right, Divine Masculine, turn down your volume headphone watchers. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. Wow. What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine today? What do the Divine Masculine need to be on the lookout for this Tuesday? For this Tuesday, November 10th, 2020. What can the Divine Masculine expect in whatever time, place, or space they are watching? Wow, these are just terrible shuffles. I apologize. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Wow, okay. But you know what we are going to do? We're going to take that card. Thank you, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Thank you very much. Let's see what you got. Okay. Wow. Look there. Judgment. Wow. 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 Virgo in the house. What did I say? It's a Virgo moon, and there's Virgo popping right up with judgment. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Why is that so blurry? Focus. Holy crap, that is nuts. Okay, there we go. So, judgment. What are you judging? And who are you judging? And what are you not being grateful for? Divine Masculine, it feels like you're sitting in this time of judgmental energy, and instead of taking time to practice gratitude and appreciation for that what you have and that what you are going to have, because it is already happening. Even if you don't see it, your life is going to be what it's going to be. You're spending a lot of time judging yourself, judging others, and this is some lower energy that isn't necessarily where we need to be going, okay? Look at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, you know? He's that very clear thinking king who, he's kind of he puts his head over his heart, okay? And it's really, really interesting that he would show up with judgment, because this is, I mean, if there was a king who was going to judge you, it's going to be this king, because, oh, wow, look. You got the King and Queen of Swords. Oh my God. And the Knight of Swords. What is going on here? Okay. Divine Masculine, you are crazy up in your head, huh? You are crazy up in your head. And you are literally tearing your world apart, picking it apart, tearing the people apart, like judging. You are wildly up in your head. I've never in my whole life ever seen this happen. This is incredible. To get the King, the Queen, and the Knight of Swords in order. And then what's even funnier is, and then the very last card that pops up underneath that is the World. This is the last card of the tarot deck. So it's like, you got all these things that are causing your world to look this way, okay? The world you have at this moment, the world you're currently sitting in, living in, and experiencing, you created by your thoughts. Your reality is created by your thoughts, all right? The things you give thoughts, you know, where your thoughts go, your energy flows. Yes. Where your thoughts go, your energy flows, okay? And this is, you're creating If you're in a situation that's a hot mess, well, guess what, buddy? You did it yourself. You brought it to yourself. And I have a feeling some of you are sitting in some lower energy, okay? And you're being highly judgmental of even yourself and of your life and all the components in it and all the cooperative components, whether they are cooperating or not. You are judging. Instead, you need to get into some balance between that spiritual and materialistic, and you really need to start appreciating yourself, okay? Because it feels like you are not appreciating yourself and the life you have and the people you have in it and this world that you created. Because again, quite literally, look at this lineup. Where your thoughts go, your energy flows. You created this life, okay? This is the life that you created. So you need to stop being so harsh and judgmental and perhaps take the time, take a pause, take a beat to maybe give some appreciation to. You know, all of a sudden I hear shoop in my head. I want to take a minute or two to give much respect to, right? You know, to the man that made a difference in my world. Okay, I'm not monetized, so I can sing these songs and not get in trouble with YouTube. Haha. But so apparently I've learned that I'm not supposed to sing songs on YouTube because then you can get in trouble if your channel's monetized, whatever. So the point here is that you need to stop focusing on take the judgment card and let's flip the switch. Let's flip the story, okay? Flip the script. That's the word I'm trying to say. Flip the script. Let's flip the script. Instead of taking a hard, long look at your life and judging it and you know, just really having that lower energy, let's take the time to reflect. Let's take the time to have maybe a great awakening about our life and appreciate those flowers that are growing in our garden, watering the flowers and the seeds that we planted and watching them grow. Give appreciation to yourself. To yourself. The key to getting inside your own personal vibrational vortex of creation is being in a state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of yourself. Divine masculine, give yourself some love, baby. Love yourself. That's what they're trying to tell you. You need to appreciate yourself, because if you can't appreciate yourself, why should anybody else? To be honest, if you can't love yourself, why should anybody else love you? That's the truth. The truth is, though, you are loved and you are meant to be loved. So let's give ourselves a little bit of love today. Okay, Divine Masculine, I hope you found this helpful. Give me a thumbs up or subscribe to me if you haven't already. Okay? Okay, Twin Flames, y'all are up. Up first, the first oracle card for the day is going to be the Romance Angels. All right, turn down those headphones. Okay, let's get the knife out of that guy. He feels a little bit sticky. Here we go. Let's see how that turns out. Let's see how that goes. Let's try that again. Much better. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do you have for the Twin Flames for today? What can the Twin Flames expect on this Tuesday, November 10th, 2020? What can the Twin Flames expect in whatever time, place, or space that they are watching this video? Thank you very much. What cards do you have for the Twin Flames? We just need one card on the table, please. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. We just need one card on the table, please. What messages do you have for the Twin Flames? Thank you very much, Spirit. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's really, hold on. Okay. I always like to look at the bottom. All right. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So this is really interesting because look, Twin Flames, you both pulled this is your soulmate. Over here, Divine Feminine, you pulled the Lovers. So it looks like, yes, this is a soulmate, but you are sacrificing something for yourself. of yourself to be with this soulmate. And today it's time for you maybe to take that back. Just because they're your soulmate does not mean you should sacrifice your own happiness. Today is the day to blow out the dust, to clear the cobwebs away. Be strong, be fearless, and divine masculine. Yes, this is your soulmate. Look here. Look at that. And look, you may even have a child together. It's very likely you and this person have a child together. You've created an entire world with this person, divine masculine. Absolutely you have. Perhaps even a family with this person. Today, even though this person is your soulmate, and you've got this world together, it's maybe time to maybe be a little less harsh in the judgments and observations we have, and maybe give a little bit more appreciation to that relationship, to that person, to the family you've created, the world you've created, divine masculine. So this is a really interesting card that y'all would pull up, soulmate. So, we were asking, is this situation that you need to let go of maybe has to do with this lover card? Yeah, maybe. It doesn't mean that y'all are necessarily breaking up, divine feminine. It could just mean that there's something in it that you need to quit sacrificing so that this relationship can move and progress the way that it should. All right, let's get a little bit more clarity on that. Let's pull one more oracle card. We're going to pull from the Work Your Light oracle cards. Let's turn down that volume. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for our divine twin flames today? What messages do you have for the twin flame couples for November 10th, 2020? What messages do you have for our twin flames for whatever time, place, or space they are watching this video? Thank you very much, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We just need one card, please, for the twin flames. What messages do you have for the twin flames today? Thank you very much. Here's the funny thing. Right when I picked this deck up, I almost told y'all that I actually ordered a new oracle deck. I don't know when it'll get here. I ordered it through Etsy, but it's the Starseed oracle deck. I was thinking that when I picked this deck of cards up, and then look what landed. How funny is that? All right. Starseed. What lights you up, twin flames? All right, let's see what the book has to say about that. So that's really interesting because before I even bounced to what the book says, that's interesting because what lights you up? So it's like I said over here in the divine masculine, it feels like you're spending a little bit of time kind of in a lower energy. It's time to raise your vibrations, get that vibration up. And the quickest, fastest way to get your vibration up is to start appreciating everything, your whole life, including and most importantly, yourself. Divine feminine, what lights you up? Okay, so it looks like you've been sacrificing something for somebody, and this person could be the person that lights you up, and there's nothing wrong. Okay, like let me give you a good example. I'm a military wife, so I obviously had to sacrifice a lot to be with my partner. I mean, from places we lived to being near my family to holidays and birthdays and all sorts of stuff. I've made a lot of sacrifices as a military wife. But maybe, at some point it was time for that to end, which by the way it was, and that's why we're no longer in the military. But that's what we're trying to say. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily cutting this relationship out. In fact, I don't see the Two of Swords here, so I don't feel that you are. I just feel that it's time to blow out the situation, clear it up, and bring some light to the situation. So again, what lights you up? Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's see what the book has to say. I love reading what other people have to write. So if you ever wondered why I read the books on the oracles, that's why. So for those of you who don't understand, starseeds are souls with a double mission. They're here to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the whole planet. They are old souls that who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and there's something that they came here to do or to create or to contribute. So this card is here to confirm to you that perhaps you are, in fact, a starseed and you're being encouraged to answer this call, to follow what lights you up. Once we are awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, or relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and they feel that there's something more and they get to work. They remain restless up until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Remember yesterday we talked about waving your freak flag. You are here for a reason and a purpose, and you are here to be as weird and as strange as you want to be, because that's why, if you're supposed to be weird and strange, then you're supposed to be weird and strange. The world needs you to be weird, okay? You are here to light up the world with your unique presence. Star seeds are scattered all over the planet, and many star seeds have been part of their lives trying to fit in or to form some type of spiritual closet. Or in some form of spiritual closet. If you're dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. So again, wave that freak flag. We talked about that yesterday, but what lights you up? You are here to be unique. You are here to shine your light. You are not here to suppress your light. You are not here to dim your light by staying in lower vibrations. I love when y'all reflect each other so beautifully. So you are here to be in your own alignment with your higher self. I just realized I knocked that down a little bit, didn't I? You're here to be in alignment with your higher self, and it's interesting. This is your soulmate. That's what you're being called forward. You are being called to step into alignment with yourself, with your higher self. Focus. Your higher self wants to have a conversation with you, okay? Your higher self wants to have a conversation about the things that light you up, and about gaining into your own alignment, and about waving your freak flag. Be true to yourself. This is what your higher self wants you to hear. You need to be true to yourself, all right? It's time to come out of these lower vibrations. Stop sacrificing yourself. Let's clear out that cobweb and get to doing the work. And the first thing we need to work on is appreciating ourselves, so that we can get into that vortex of creation with your higher self and the co-creator. That's what we mean when we say the vortex of vortex of creation. You are creating with the creator, all right? And what are you creating? Oh, I don't know. What do you want? What kind of life do you want? That's what you're going to create. Create the life of your dreams. So stop saying you can't have. That lack mentality is what's holding you back. What lights you up? Focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, and start appreciating those aspects of yourself. Stop surrendering that to someone else, okay? All right, Twin Flames, let's pull one more set of cards for you before we close out this reading today. We are going to pull for the Universal Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right, y'all turn down your headphones. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the Twin Flames today? That is hysterical. Look, we pulled Judgment again. What messages do we have for the Twin Flames for this Tuesday, November 10th, 2020? What messages do we have for the Twin Flames in whatever time, place, space they are watching this video? All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We need 3 cards, please, on the table for our Twin Flames. Tell us more about what can the Twin Flames expect for today. Tell us more about what they need to be on the lookout for. What messages do you have for them? We need 3 cards, please, on the table. They're just going to take their time shuffling today, huh? What messages do we have for the Twin Flames? You know what? That's 4 cards, but that's totally okay. We will read all 4 cards. Sometimes that happens. Wow, yep. Yep. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, twins. Wow. Hold on, I'm just looking at all the cards all together. Wow. Look at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, so the way that I read is this is the past. This is the past going into the present. This is past, this is future, and these are the present, if that makes any sense. This is past going into present. This is present going into future. This is future. The card at the bottom of the deck are clarifiers or the roots of the situation. And these 2 cards, this card sits between the past and the present. This card sits between the present and the future. Okay, let me get a little sip of tea because I got to spill some tea for y'all. I mean, I don't want to literally spill my tea. That would make me sad because I'm kind of thirsty. Okay, twins. Wow. Okay. sinning in the past, we have the Hermit. Again, that Virgo energy popping up, under that Virgo moon tonight, sitting right beneath the soulmate. So, it feels like you've been in a relationship with someone, but you felt very alone, maybe even, unsupported. And, it's just when the Hermit shows up, I back that up so you can see it. Sorry. When the Hermit shows up, this is somebody who's, going within themselves. A lot of times he's like, in a search for inner truth or whatever. But in this case, I just feel like, yeah, you've been in a relationship. And this relationship it appears to be a relationship that is a very important step in your life. This is a soul relationship, a relationship of soul partners. But I feel like you've been feeling kind of like you've been going through it alone, like you're, walking through the dark, searching for the light of that relationship. And you've been feeling like you've been going at it alone. Again, Divine Feminine, it's not that you don't love this person, and this person may even be the right one for you, but you've been sacrificing a part of yourself, whether you're wearing a mask and not showing your true self, or you're making too many sacrifices for this person, but you are definitely sacrificing somebody. And then Divine Masculine, it's interesting with this Hermit coming up next to Judgment. Wow. I mean, so you don't get more Virgo than that, right? Like the Hermit and Judgment. That's Virgo in a nutshell. I know I have a lot of Virgo in my life, people in my life. This describes Virgo to a T. You've been kind of maybe feeling alone in this relationship, not because you are alone, but because you're really judging your partner. It feels like you are, instead of being loving and appreciative of this relationship, it feels like, you're sitting in this relationship with this person, maybe even creating a family and an entire world with this person, but nonetheless, you're judging this person. You're maybe being very critical, very maybe even self-serving. this is a very low vibration. I don't feel like you've been sitting in a higher vibration with this partner, even though this person is in fact a soulmate of yours. You've been sitting in the lower vibration, whether it's being self-sacrificing or judgmental. You've just felt very alone in the past in this relationship. Okay, so going from the past into the present, look here. Wow. Okay, the Queen of Wands. I love her. I love the Queen of Wands. She's my favorite queen. That's kind of representative of me. She is here to tell you all hope is not lost. Okay, this person, if you're meant to be with this person is on the path to be with you, because it is for both of your highest and best good and your soul's evolution that you should be together. Then yeah, you're supposed to be together. And it feels like perhaps it is time to turn the corner from this Hermit. It's time to move on. I mean, these two couldn't be more opposite. The funniest thing about this is literally my son and this is me. Like, we talk about polar opposites, these two. But the more important thing to notice is what they have in common. So many people think that these two don't have much in common, but yes, they do. What are they both holding? They're both holding that wand. They're both holding that walking stick, okay? You see, hers is growing because she's got, she's watering her garden and it's able to grow, but that doesn't matter. That stick is going to carry him very far. He's going to keep being able to hold on to that. So you're both ready to perhaps move forward. This is wanting to leave this past behind and move into this present. And then what is this present? This present is acknowledging and appreciating who you are with and who you have, and finding the joy within this relationship, not this lower vibration, and not sacrificing yourself. Find your own true Divine Feminine. You're asked to show who you are, because to understand they fell in love with you. Okay, here's the thing: you're wearing a mask, Divine Feminine. So either the person doesn't know you, or and you've been living a lie the whole time, or alternatively, they fell in love with who you are, but you changed for them. Let them go back to seeing who you are. Spark your own joy. And that's what you're being told, both of you, divine feminine and divine masculine. It's time to let go of this feeling alone in this relationship and understand you're not alone, and spark your own joy. That's what this is about. Let go of those lower vibrations and spark your own joy, because this relationship is a relationship that's supposed to feel good, and it will, because look here, moving into the future. This is, moving into the future position. The Fool, look at y'all. Look at y'all. This is new beginnings. This is bright, fresh, new start. And I love, because you got the Wand card sitting right next to this. The Wand is representative of fire and sun. And look at that sun shining down. And look at that, that flower growing. And this unlimited, that's zero, right? Unlimited possibilities. There's no beginning. There is no end. It just keeps going on and on. And so this is a new cycle. This is a fresh new cycle for the two of you, for your relationship even. But the more important thing is that you have to spark your own joy by following what lights you up. I mean, literally, look, that sun standing over, shining down on him. What lights you up? Spark your own joy, okay? Okay, divine feminine, okay, divine masculine. It's time to come out of these lower vibrations and step towards the sunshine, because when you do, new beginnings are on the table. Looks like y'all are going to have a fresh start. As long as you both focus on appreciating yourselves and appreciating each other and this world that you created, you're going to be able to sail away from the drama, from the turbulent waters, from this past, and sail towards, these calm shores, right? Walk away. You're going to be able to leave behind the things that no longer are your best and highest good, and go towards, this is, literally moving on from the past, leaving behind what no longer serves you, and moving on. You're both about to be moving on to new beginnings. Now, I want to put a little asterisk here. I do hear in my head that this means for at least one of you watching that you're not moving on together. That you will agree to disagree and move on separately. There are new beginnings for you when you learn to love yourself and you let go of the people who apparently are asking you to sacrifice yourself, okay? So for one of you, yeah, this is definitely a breakup, and there's going to be new beginnings coming from that breakup, because you're going to be focusing on yourself, and you can't help but attract to you what you want when you're focusing on yourself and focusing on what lights you up. But for those of you who aren't, feels very much like this relationship is about to get a reset, because look at the very bottom of the deck. Holy cow, and look what's underneath that. The Two of Cups and the World. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, that's basically the same color. So you two are about to create a whole new world. A brand new start is on its way. Fresh new beginnings are on its way for this relationship. I definitely feel a deep sense of healing coming here. But, and here's the big but, that is not going to become because they change. That's going to come because you change. You're going to quit sacrificing your own happiness, divine feminine, and divine masculine. You're going to come out of this lower vibration and start focusing on appreciation. Be brave, be a warrior, say what you need to say, clear out those cobwebs and get that fresh start, divine feminine. Start appreciating yourself, your life, and those you love, divine masculine, and be prepared to spark your own joy, because as soon as you do, as soon as you focus on what lights you up, you have got a serious new beginning, creating fresh, new, beautiful world of cooperative components, cooperative relationships, the world of your dreams. This, my dear, this is standing inside that circle of vortex of creation. Look at her standing in that vortex of creation and getting every single thing she ever wanted. Do it, y'all. Let's do it. Let's let the past be the past. Let's move forward. Focus on what lights us up. All right, Twin Flames, I hope this was super helpful. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up or like my channel. I really would appreciate it. It helps so much with my channel. And if you would like to just talk about this, let's talk about it down in the comments. Feel free to share this with somebody who might find this helpful. And until I see you again, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, Twin Flames.